What's up? Welcome to my channel, Jigs in these Wi-Fi streets. I'm Jigs. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you're new, please do subscribe. If you're not, thank you so much for rocking with me. And all of y'all, please do go check out all my other videos. I'm sorry, I had like a brain fart real quick. Go check out all my other videos. Comments, please let me know how you feel about this or any other video on this or any other comment section. Okay, comments are both free and welcome. And give me a like. Like once I become official, I will be hitting up YouTube about all the things that come with being official, right? But all I need from you guys, aside from the view, which thank you so very much, right, is the like, right? So let's get into what's going on, right? Why you're here. So y'all all know UFC President Dana White got into a DV altercation with his wife and wife on New Year's Eve. So I'm gonna show y'all the video. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm seeing. And excuse me, I don't got a lot of equipment, y'all. I'm over here like the little engine that could with only one train and one seat in the damn train, okay? So shout out to Hollywood Unlocked, okay? I'm sorry, that was so sorry. No, there's no sound to it. I took off the sound. I want you to see it first. And then I'll tell you what I see. I know it's a lot of lights going on. Okay, now let me go back real quick. Now, what I see is her hand balled up in a fist, his hand over her fist. They're separated now. He walks over, whispers something. She turns. He slightly grazes her hand. She does what she does. He does what he does back. And there are arms flailing arms. There's a little stop. He cocks back because there's more flaming arms. She gets a couple of licks in. There's a stop. There's a stop for a few seconds. Stop for a few seconds. And they go again. Okay, because she comes back. And they go again because, and he cocks back. That's how I know that she comes back, right? Okay. Now, let me just read you the quick caption, and I'm not going to keep you for that long, right? UFC President Dana White has been, I'm sorry, my finger almost lost it, y'all. I know that's a distraction. UFC President Dana White has been under fire ever since getting caught assaulting his wife after she hit him in a club on New Year's Eve 2023. Both Dana and his wife claim nothing like this has ever happened before, and that they were both drinking too much and things got out of control on both sides. Dana White and his wife, Ann White, who has been married for 26 years and have known each other since grade school, were caught on camera partying in a crowded nightclub in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm Spanish, so it's gonna come out. At some point shortly after bringing in the new year, the couple got into it. While sitting up in a VIP area above the dance floor with their friends, Dana was caught on camera leaning into his wife, saying something to her. The next thing viewers see is an SLAPing Dana across the face. Dana immediately reacted and SLAP'd her right back in the face. Friends of the Whites tried to jump in and yank the two off of each other. Onlookers in the club claimed that both of them were heavily intoxicated prior to the brief D altercation. D is DOMESTIC. While responding to the viral video, Dana admitted to TMZ that he had for sure been drinking heavily with his wife, but he's not making any excuses for his actions. He says, "You heard me say for years, there's never ever an excuse for a guy to put his hands on a woman." And now here I am on TMZ talking about it. Now, I wish I would have recorded the TMZ because I cannot get into my IG with this phone. But we're going to go with it because it is on Hollywood Unlocked, and I'm pretty sure it's on the other blogs, other clips, and of course on TMZ, like duh, right? On the main source, right? So based on a couple of questions that I saw, I will give Dana some level of props that he did not let the guy from TMZ try to allow Dana to blame it on the alcohol. Because 4 out of the 5 questions that I heard him ask was of alcohol. I'm pretty sure it went on longer than that. And I should, as we all should, go see the whole thing and judge for ourselves. But I feel like for 4 or 5 questions in a row, the guy from TMZ was trying to like insinuate, he kept on saying intoxicated, intoxicated, and Dana White was man enough to say, listen, that's besides the point, right? However, first off, he says that they don't know what happened. They've been married for 26 years. That's the first time it happened. To me, the reaction didn't seem one of shock because 26 years of marriage, and that's never happened in your marriage. Y'all swung like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all was in the ring with gloves on. He, if anything, was restraining her in a sense because he may not have been going to tug a war with her, but her hand was balled up in a fist. That's what I saw. And his hand was over hers. That's a form of restraining. She wanted to put her hands on him. Okay? And he very, very, very quickly reacted. So to me, that didn't seem like two people that just, that just happened for the first time in 26 years. Now, on a personal note, I have both seen and experienced certain things that I would not rather get into, but that does not read to me just based on things I've seen and experienced, like a first time reaction. And you didn't know where that happened. It's New Year's. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. It's New Year's. Y'all drinking, y'all dancing. That came out of nowhere. Y'all didn't get into no argument at all. She just felt that way. I find that extremely odd. I don't know that couple like that. I don't know that marriage, but that does not seem new to me. You feel me? Now, that being said, excuse me, something that I saw in the comment section. Some people were saying, listen, she put hands on him first. While others were saying it doesn't matter, he's still a man. Now, he is bigger, he is stronger, and he is an athlete. And he can severely hurt her. However, when I've seen men be aggressive towards women physically, see people are willing to tag the woman and say leave, no matter how long the woman's been with the man, and say that cops should have been called. I personally feel like we as a society are way more lenient towards aggressive women. To me, based on that video, she was the aggressor. And if it's her hand was balled up in a fist, okay, I don't think that was the first time. And if it's not, I don't think it was the first time her being the aggressor either. Okay. And I'm quite frankly sick and tired of us as a society allowing toxic women to slide with their behavior. Okay. Toxic women can be just as destructive to men and even their own children as men can be towards women and their own children. I'm so sick of us being dismissive. There are women in prison that have harmed everything from their husbands to everyone, excuse me, from their husbands to their children to their own parents. Women can be extremely violent too. So the energy is just not the same, and I'm tired of seeing that. Now, I could be wrong or be over dramatic, but I always see that. In fact, another thing that I noticed, when a man puts his hands on a woman and she does so in return, it is seen as defense, right? That's what everybody says. She defended herself. She defended herself. In this case, the word, more so than anything, is retaliate. And even I use that word. I made a comment on a blog, and even I use that word. Why isn't it defense? I know he's bigger and stronger, but she was the aggressor and she swung first. So why is it retaliation rather than defense? I mean, it might be it might mean more or less the same thing or the exact same thing, but it's a different type of energy because words hold a lot of energy and they hold a lot of power, and people use them very concisely and precisely. And with a woman, I noticed it would be defense. With a man, it's retaliate. Why is the energy always shifting? Now, they've been together for 26 years. He claims they're still together right now on vacation as we speak. Again, I don't know them. I don't know their household, but I don't think this is the first time. Okay? But apparently they're still over there. And that pretty much means whether it's new, which I don't think it is, or not nobody's going anywhere. Okay. So at this point, a marriage of almost 30 years, you can advise, but I'd be surprised if they separate. Another thing, and let me just say this as a sidebar, I'm so sick of toxic couples, and I don't know them, but that was very toxic. Um, Saying that, they're willing to stay together for the children. And that's supposed to be like a good look. And a lot of people co-sign that. But when it's a situation where DV is going on, you think it's okay for a kid to be up at 2 in the morning listening to their parents fight. Because you got children twisted, excuse me. I'm tired. That they don't hear, you motherfucking It is 2 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. 3, 4, 5 years old, they laying in bed acting like they're asleep, scared to death. 7, 8, 9 years old, they're already used to it. That doesn't mean it's okay. Sometimes it's better off to have 2 happily divorced parents than 2 miserably married parents. But that's just me. I don't know. But yeah, that's my take. I should have said this was gonna be brief in the beginning because it really is. And I don't mean to smile at such a situation. I'm just saying, I noticed first off the way he was reacting and answering. I'm not pretending like I'm a forensic files type of chick, okay? I don't have a degree in forensics. I'm not a journalist. I'm a very observant person, and I highly doubt that there's no lead up to that. In fact, the fact that he didn't even, it would have been not normal what happened, but it would have been somewhat normal to say, well, what happened? Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. She thought I was flirting with somebody, or we have been arguing all week, and this was our first time during the weekend vibing, or something, anything. You don't know, that shit just happened out of nowhere. And then his comeback, her having that inside of her, and his comeback and the continuation, that's not the first time. Usually when somebody gets HIT for the first time, especially, I would assume in a marriage of 26 years where that never happens, it would be shock. They went in like Royal Rumble. I don't think that was him. But you know what? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all think that was him, or you think he was like about that? And as for women being excused, I think women are more excused than men when it comes to TV, and I don't accept it from neither side. I don't think neither is right. I understand men are bigger, men are stronger. I still don't think it's cute for women to swing up on men, and it's supposed to be okay, or less, not okay, but just less than in some way, way, or form. You feel me? Like, it's still physical. It's still DB. I don't understand. I'm not of the understanding. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think we are more lenient with women? And just of the overall situation, y'all let me know what y'all think. And I will be back on another video. I know I said it like 1,000 times. It is very late. This is not as easy as it seems. Okay, I've been trying to do this video for a very long time, and no matter how much I do it, something is awry. and I'm exhausted. So I don't mean to laugh, but it's such a serious video. Again, y'all tell me what y'all think about the situation. And there's definitely more to the situation. I will be back on another video with that because that actually popped up in my head, but I said, let me not turn this video into a different subject matter. Not that I shy away from that situation, from that subject matter, should I say. I believe in silence being complacency. Racism is in everything and it's everywhere. And I see it every day in everything and everywhere. And one of the things that popped into my head was the fact that he's a Caucasian man and that the guy from TMZ seems to have been taking this situation very lightly, in my personal opinion. All the celebrities popped up that are people of color, specifically black men. I don't want to name them because they're different sets of situations, and I know somebody is gonna get offended and be like, "But that's two different situations." But my point is that DV is very extremely serious. Okay, and it's up there with a lot of things, uh, situations, topics in which black men have been interviewed by members of TMZ, and I feel like held more accountable. I mean, at the end, one of the questions was, "Do you even remember?" And he chuckled a little bit. What the fuck you chuckling about? That's TV. I don't know what the yuck yuck is about, but apparently he's like yuck yuck. I feel like the questions weren't as stern as they should have been. But I said, let me just speak on one topic. But I will be back with the next video about the ism in this situation because there's a lot of ism in this situation, which is a separate topic, and this is about DV, and I wanted to speak about that. So again, y'all let me know what y'all think, and I will be back with another video. Maybe it'll be right after this, maybe not. I'm pretty tired. I live in New York, you guys, and I can't even know some it is at this point. And I smoked about like 2 L's trying to do this. This is a lot harder than it's a lot harder to be a content creator than I thought it was. And I don't even got none of my equipment yet. But thank you so much for clicking on my video. Thank you for having the patience for those of y'all who've been coming back with me because I know it's not easy. One video is the volume, the next one is the picture. Make I simple. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for clicking on my video. And again, this is no laughing matter. I don't mean to smile. It's me trying to keep myself. It's really late. And I really wanted to touch up on this hard body like this much. And again, I thought about other things. Just so happens the time that I thought about. Let me be specific. I thought about how him being Caucasian maybe is the reason why this interview is going so lightly. I felt like the interview was a little bit breezy, light and breezy to me. This very serious subject matter. But I didn't want to introduce that in this video, like race. Great minds think alike. Me, D.O. Hughley, and about maybe like 10 to 12 million people agree. And maybe more. But I will be back in another video with that one. Thank you so much for clicking. Again, check out my other videos. And don't judge people in those situations all the time. Especially the ones that you don't see throwing hands. The ones you see posted up and folded up, The kids, let's just hope, you know what? Let's hope he's being honest and this is the first time. Or let's hope this is the first time anyone's seen them, inclusive to the children. I mean, I don't know, because I hate situations like this. And I speak through my heart chakra. Like, I think about kids and I think about people who are in fear in those situations that don't fight back. you know. But yeah, y'all, let me know what y'all think. So I'll see y'all later. Thank you for clicking on my video.